day, learners! We are now in the second week of the third quarter. And today's episode, we will learn about volcanic eruption. Let us recall the types of volcano. Put like sign if the statement is correct and unlike sign if the statement is wrong. Are you ready, learners? Let's begin. There are three main types of volcano according to cone: the cinder cone volcano, shield volcano, and composite volcano. Mount Isarok is an example of cinder cone volcano. Mayon volcano is the most active volcanoes in the Philippines. Extinct volcanoes shows no evidence of erupting in the last 100 years. Plinian type of eruption is the most destructive type of eruption. Let's check if your answers are correct. Did you get the correct answer, learners? Wow, it seems that you still remember our past lesson. To guide you clearly in this lesson, here are the objectives. And please be familiar with these words. Are you familiar with this picture? Yes, you are correct. This is Mayon volcano, one of the famous and active volcanoes in the Philippines. It is located in the province of Albay. The most destructive eruption of Mayon volcano happened in 1814, when the town of Cagsawa buried and approximately 1,200 people were killed. How volcanoes erupt? To understand how volcanoes erupt, let's take a look on Earth's layer. Earth is composed of a crust, the thin and outer layer of the Earth. Mantle, it is a hot solid and has a temperature of 900 degrees Celsius to 2,000 degrees Celsius and 2,900 km thick. The outer core is composed of liquid metal, and the inner core is composed of solid metal. Between the crust and the mantle is the molten wrecks with high temperature called magma. As the magma continuously heated, it goes up and gas bubbles are developed. And here are the explanation how volcano erupts. High temperatures and pressures deep within the earth cause rock to melt. Magma is under pressure and contains dissolved gases. As magma approaches the surface, lower pressure allows the gases to expand rapidly. An eruption occurs when the gas bubbles out through a crack in the crust, propelling magma to the surface. The process is similar if you quickly open a bottle of soda that has been shaken. What determines the nature of eruption? There are different factors affecting eruptive styles. These factors can affect the magma's viscosity in different ways. Magma's temperature, chemical composition, and amount of dissolved gases. Magma's temperature. The higher the temperature of magma, the lower the viscosity. Chemical composition. Magmas with high silica content are more viscous than those with low silica content. Amount of dissolved gases. Gas dissolved in magma tends to increase its ability to flow. Therefore, in near-surface environments, the loss of gases makes magma more viscous. So, the more viscous and thicker the material is, the greater is its resistance to flow. Are you prepared? According to Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology or PHIVOLCS, the government agency tasked with monitoring earthquakes and volcanoes in the country, there are commonly observed signs that a volcano is about to erupt. Increase in the frequency of volcanic quakes with rumbling sounds. Increase steaming activity. Change in color of steam emission from white to gray due to entrained ash. Crater glow due to presence of magma at or near the crater. Ground swells, ground tilt, and ground fissuring due to magma intrusion. Localized landslides, rockfalls, and landslide from the summit area, which are not attributed to heavy rains. Increase in the extent of drying up of vegetation around the volcano's upper slopes. Increase in the temperature of hot springs, well, and crater lake near the volcano. Variation in the chemical content of springs, crater lakes within the vicinity of the volcano. Drying up spring wells around the volcano. Development of new thermal areas or reactivation of old ones. We should also be familiar with volcano alert levels from Alert Level 1 to Alert Level 5. Alert Level 1, low level unrest. No eruption imminent. Alert Level 2, moderate unrest, could eventually lead to eruption. Alert Level 3, relatively high unrest. Eruption is possible within weeks. Alert Level 4, intense unrest. Hazardous eruption is possible within days. Alert Level 5, hazardous eruption ongoing. There is a pyroclastic flows, may sweep down along gullies and channels, especially along those fronting the low parts of the crater rim. How do volcanic eruptions affect society? Volcanic eruptions is often associated with negative effects, but it has also a good side. And here are the positive effects of volcanic eruption. Materials from volcano can be used to make pottery. Formation of new islands. Magma brings valuable minerals to the surface. It attracts tourists. Good fertilizer. And a source of geothermal energy. And the negative effects are can cause earthquake, tsunamis, and wildfire. Can lose lives. Economic activity can suffer as it is hard for businesses to operate after an eruption. Habitats and landscapes are damaged by lava flows. Further effects are the deterioration of water quality, fewer periods of rain, crop damages, and the destruction of vegetation. Let's have an activity. Put a check if the volcano eruption is positive and question mark if the effect is negative. Number 1. Geothermal energy is generated in areas where magma lies close to the surface and can increase our renewable energy use. Volcanoes are dangerous that can kill people and damage property. Economic activity near the volcano suffers as it is hard for businesses to operate after an eruption. Volcanoes attract tourists. Ash ejected by volcanoes makes the soil fertile. Let's check your answers. If you get the perfect score, good job, learners! To avoid the bad side of volcanic eruption, we should be prepared. People living near the volcanoes should be oriented on what to do before, during, and after the volcanic activity. We need to understand structure, types, and behavior of volcanoes to reduce the negative impacts of volcanic eruption, and let's take advantage of its benefits on people and environment. Volcanologists and geologists conduct research and recommend preventive measures. We must follow the preventive measures to reduce danger to life. Thank you, learners! I hope you learned from watching this video. Bye!